my gosh, I missed the show. Hi everyone, I am going to react to Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 Episode 1. It came out a long time ago, and now that Dr. Stone has... Was it a long time ago? Well, earlier this year. Either way, Dr. Stone is about to be done, so yeah. I'm like, the way I want to do my reactions from now on, I usually post 4 reactions during the week. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use 2 of those reactions to catch up on the animes that I've previously watched and that have come up with a new season. I will do that and then use the other 2 for new animes that I want to check out and stuff. So Dr. Stone, I caught up with Dr. Stone season 2. So now I'm gonna catch up with Mob Psycho 100 season 3. And yeah, I've been using these Bluetooth headphones, and then I just wanted to start my recording today, and then this happened, which is basically what happened to the previous Bluetooth headphone that I had. So I'm like, okay, let me see if I can find another one that I haven't used in like forever. And then I remembered that my brother had given me these headphones that were supposed to come with his Xbox and whatnot, and I saw the package over there. I took the thing out and it's like in the same condition as my Bluetooth headphone. So I'm like, what the freak? So I went to my brother's room to see if I can find another one. And then I found this one. It's not really Bluetooth, but it's like I could connect it to my computer. Where I was connecting it, like, wasn't happening. Nothing was coming out. I couldn't hear anything. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go back to the old. This is the one that I've been using for like forever. I don't like the inside your ears headphones like that. I prefer the over the ear, you know. So that's why I've been buying those bulky ones and stuff. But if it's gonna be breaking it, like, I don't know, it's just too weird. But yeah, so before I even started this reaction, I'm like, okay, let me try to see a recap of what had happened in Mob Psycho previously, because it's been like years, whatever. It's been a long time, and I didn't want to make the mistake that I did when I started watching part 2 of Attack on Titan season 4. So it's like, yeah, I watched a couple of those videos, and I basically had, and I remember stuff basically. So before we get into this reaction episode, before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the full length for this reaction, you can do so for free. The link is going to be in the description box and in the comment section, so just check it out. And if you like it, consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Wonder what the new intro is gonna be. What is he gonna do? I'm trying to remember, what was his goal in the beginning? Was it to have revenge on Mob? Oh, I'm trying to remember what was his original goal, because when Mob was talking to him about, his career path and everything, and then he asked him what he wanted to do in the future, and then he remembered what exactly his original goal was, and I feel like that's where this is going. That's why he was on the divine tree, and I just don't quite remember exactly what that goal was. Because he just sort of like became, it seemed to me like he became a good person and was helping Mob along the way, not to lose his cool on occasions and stuff. Like, he was helping everybody. So I wasn't seeing him as an evil spirit anymore. But now that he's sitting there on the divine tree, he's like, I guess it's my time or something or other. I'm like, is he going back to being evil or something? I don't know. But people, I love this show, man. I forgot how much I love this show until I started watching it, and then I've seen Reagan's antics and everything. It's like it's bringing me back. And then the music when Mob is using his powers and everything. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm glad that this was more of a laid back episode to get us basically reacclimated with everybody. You know, we didn't see what was his name again? The yellow haired dude. I'm forgetting his name. We didn't see him. We didn't see the other espers and those apprentice espers either. We didn't see them. So I feel like that's a good thing. Just get us reacclimated with his school environment, his people around the school, his family, Reagan and Serizawa. Yeah, Serizawa. Oh my goodness. The way Reagan. The way that dude came in and he's like, I feel like this thing is cursed. Ever since I bought it, nothing has been going well with me or something or other. So I want you guys to whatever. Get rid of the spirit. I'm trying to remember the word, but it's like, I feel like I'm going to mess it up. So let me just stop right there. So he wanted them to, get rid of the spirit that's possessing the thing. And at first, Reagan, since he doesn't have any psychic powers, he's like, okay. It seems like he looked at the price. The tag on the bottom is like 500 yen, I believe. And then he asked the person, like, how much did you buy it for? And he's like, buy it for. And then he's like, 80,000, huh? And then he was about to say, there's really nothing wrong with this thing. And that's when Bob chimed in and he's like, he shouldn't be touching that because there's, things swirling around it and everything. And then he put the thing down, turned to Serizawa, and he's like, why didn't you say anything? Like, why he didn't say anything about the thing being possessed and whatnot, and that he was just testing him, that he should have spoken sooner. And I'm like, friggin'. Oh my goodness. And then he's like, I'm too powerful, so you guys, no, that's not what he said. He's like, okay, let's see you. He gave Serizawa the thing, the task of getting rid of the spirit, because like, this is like this first thing. He wanted to see how he will be able to handle this thing. When you know that he can't handle him by himself, he's just like talking other people into doing his thing for him. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then after Serizawa exercised the thing, the part broke. Oh my goodness. What was this move again? Something rice grain. Whatever, man. His moves, man. His special moves. Oh my gosh. So the main thing about this episode is getting Mob trying to figure out exactly what he wanted to do. And he went to the psychic club, right? And everybody was telling him what they were gonna do. And then he went to the bodybuilding. Oh, it's the same place, right? They all share the same club room. So he talked to them as well, and everybody had a thing in mind about doing. And then he went home. His father was like, okay, just put down officer something. Excuse me. Until you figure out exactly what you want to do. And then Ritsu is like, how about you just become a magician? You can use your special powers and, become a magician. He's like, nah, that's not gonna work. They talk about Tsubumi also going to this basically prestigious school and whatnot, because I think she was it the fourth rank? I don't know. There was one in the bodybuilding that was like the second rank. I'm like, oh, okay. And uh, what was Ritsu? Ritsu was also like high up there. I forgot what his rank was. So then he was trying to figure, stuff out. And then they got this client that was just like, he feels like he's possessed, that his girlfriend abandoned him. And when they asked him why he thought he was possessed, he's like, he keeps brushing his teeth, but he keeps getting cavities. He has sleep paralysis and other stuff that I feel like aren't stuff that are necessarily byproducts of being possessed. I feel like it happens to like normal people. And then when he was talking about when the photo of his ex-girlfriend or whatever was on the ground, he opened it and the girl, you can clearly see that she loves money. And then there was this photo as well where he was like, he said he in his younger years he was a badass basically or something like that. And they showed a photo of him next to a car that you'll see that that car is fancy and everything. So I'm like, okay, is this guy just, he lavished all his money on the girlfriend, and then once the money was gone, the girlfriend left him, and he was just left in this depression, and he wasn't taking care of his house. That's where I saw this going. I thought Reagan was gonna be like, okay, you are clearly possessed, and then the other two are gonna be like, no, not really, he's not possessed. But Reagan left because there was a bunch of roaches in the house. He went to the convenience store. He bought something to basically clean the house because he's like, spirits hate clean houses and everything. And you see this big blob of this evil blob out there that was just basically sucking the joy like out of people, basically, because it's like, don't even try to do anything, and stuff like that. That's basically how the spirit was talking. And I'm like, oh, okay, so there is an evil spirit walking around. And then Bob and Serizawa were also being affected by it because they felt like Serizawa was also like a shut-in, until that leader of the claw organization or whatever helped him in some way, was using him. Oh, excuse me. So he was also feeling the down on yourself feeling that the client was having. And then you have also Mob there that's also trying to figure out his life, and he feels like he doesn't know what to do. And that's when Reagan came in. He's like, what are you guys doing? There's an evil thing out there, exercise it. And then they did that thing, and then the music was playing. I'm like, eh. And yeah, so they did that thing. The house exploded. The roof. There was a giant hole in the roof. And the guy said he had insurance. And I was slightly confused about the stack of manga that was by the door. And he took it and he went like seemingly happy or something or other. What is he gonna do with the stack of manga? Well, those were mangas, right? Unless I missed it. I don't know. So yeah, after that they went back to Mob was telling Reagan that he's pretty sure that he was not gonna be working for him forever. And Reagan told him that he knew he was just kidding about him working there and everything. We all know that Reagan is, basically using these two to do his work for him, but he also gives them great advice about life and stuff. So I'm glad that he basically gave that great advice to Mob, and Mob left feeling, oh. And he felt so good about what Reagan said that he just left. And now Reagan is wondering if he's like basically quit or if he was coming back. I'm sure he's coming back, but I love this show. I love it. What is Dimple trying to do? Hekubo. Oh, It was so nice to see him, hear him say Hakubo Japanese. I missed this show, man. Like, I really missed it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to episode 2, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/FilaMini. And you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Get ready.